So as you know, if you've been watching my channel long enough, I am a Fenty fan. Anything that comes out new from Fenty, most of the time, I have to try. And this particular release has meant a lot to so many Fenty fans because Rihanna finally dropped the lip liners that the girls have been asking for literal years. Full disclosure, I have not been one of those girls. Lip liner does not play a huge role in my makeup application on the daily. I literally only use one liner most of the time. And I believe this is because my top lip is darker than my lower lip. So I mostly just need a really good dark liner, you know? Like I don't really play around with different colors of liner. You know, it's a nice dark brown. That's all I need. That did not keep me from picking up one of the Fenty Beauty traced out lip liners. They do come in 10 shades, and I think that the packaging is absolutely lovely, but I have to admit, I really don't use lip liner like that where I need multiple, though I do have a few here, which I will talk about in a few minutes. What I was interested in though is the Gloss Bomb Stick High Shine Stick. The Gloss Bomb Stix High Shine Gloss Stick. You know. Fenty Beauty lip products just always have a name that is a huge mouthful, but you know what I'm talking about. They also come in 10 shades and they retail for I think about $25 each. The traced out lip liners retail for $20 each. Now, when I first saw that the Gloss Bomb Sticks were going to be released, in my mind, I was just like, I'm getting all of them. I'm getting all of them. I didn't realize that there were 10 shades, and some of these are versions of shades that she's already released in the Gloss Bomb formula and in like the matte formula. I have some of the matte lipsticks. Let me show you. Okay, so I don't remember what these this line of Fenty lipsticks were called. I will put them up on the screen, but I know that I have MVP in this. And since they don't have the name anywhere, I gotta pull them out to see which one that is. But I'm pretty sure I picked these up just because of the packaging. I am a packaging junkie and I just thought the packaging on these was so nice. How often do I use any of these? Never. I have not used these since I purchased them. I mean, I might have used them a little bit in the beginning, but honestly, I'm a gloss lover at this time in my life. I have been for quite some time. That might never stop. Once I transitioned to becoming more of a gloss person, I haven't really gone back to matte lipsticks the way that I did when I first started using makeup really heavily. I did wear a lot of matte. I did. I felt like it was easy. I was super paranoid about being greasy because I have oily skin and I just wanted everything to be very matte. But I've always loved lip gloss, and now I've gone from using matte lipsticks or liquid matte color to just really loving glosses. So this is the MVP in this Fenty line. And I love this color, it's really pretty. There are several reds that I like, but I feel like after, you know, the pancetta hit and I just stopped wearing a lot of like lip color, my use of these just, I was very excited about this release because they're definitely on the glossy side from what I've seen. So I'm really excited to show you what the 3 shades of those that I picked up look like. So if you're interested in seeing what those look like on me, as well as the one liner that I picked up and the history of lip liners in my makeup life, keep watching. So I forgot to mention that I also picked up one of the 2 latest releases of the Fenty Beauty Lip Treatz Lip Oil. Now, I absolutely love this formula. I had the cherry one a couple of times, I think, and then the melon, the Kalahari melon one. I had that too, loved it. So the latest releases are black cherry and dragon fruit. And I decided to just calm my butt down and get one of these. I will definitely get to dragon fruit eventually. I just love having these in my bag, and I had finished up all of my lip oils that I love recently, and I was just holding out until this release so that I could pick up the black cherry. And this is what that looks like. And I'm actually wearing it now. It is a little dark, as you can see, but most of these are just a, you know, pretty much a sheer shade. The smell of it is really nice, but it's not overpowering. And I just really love this formula. I always have. So I'm really happy to have it because it is in my bag already. As soon as I got it, threw it in my bag, put it on, threw it in my bag. It will be living in my handbag. So I put this on just to prep my lips for swatching. And before I do that, let me just show you the lip liners that I currently own and the only one that I use basically. Okay, so not including my new Fenty Trace Out lip liner, I currently own 5 lip liners. These are them. And let's see, the Lime Crime lip liner that I have is Bittersweet. I have not picked this up in ages. I haven't used it in ages, but this is what it looks like. So I think that's kind of like a brown, a sort of, you know, mid-tone rosy brown. And then I have Pat McGrath Labs lip liner, which I've never been able to make this liner work. I don't know why. I was really annoyed at the time because I just wanted to love everything that I got from Pat McGrath. And this one is called Ground Control, which I really like because I like that song by David Bowie. Ground Control to Major Tom, which I'm pretty sure. Pat McGrath is Gemini. We Gemini, so I know that was the reference. So this is what Ground Control looks like. So this is what Ground Control looks like. That's a darker brown, as you can see. But for some reason, I don't know, I just never took to using it on a regular basis. Maybe it's something about the application. It's not so smooth. And by the way, these were both pencil liners, the Lime Crime and Pat McGrath. I prefer retractable if I can get it, but that's not always possible. This is Mented. This is Foxy by Mented. And I think this is another sort of like rosy brown shade too. This is retractable. That's actually really nice. It's very smooth too. It's very buttery. And then I've got Dose of Colors. This is Nima Tang's release, which I was really excited for. Even though all of the shades, I had the lipsticks too, and the liquid lip color were not necessarily compatible to my complexion. There was no way I was not going to buy it because it's Nima Tang and I really love and support her. So when she got this collab with Dose of Colors, I was like, I'm getting it immediately. So the lip liner is called Chocolate Chip. And I just recently started using this. And I mean, I was so happy to actually be able to use it with a lip color that I got recently from Juvia's Place, a cool tone sort of brown. And this works really nicely with that. So, I mean, this was released several years ago, so you know how old this is if you remember this release. And I'm so glad that I still have it. The next one is a really recent one that I just picked up. I've only had it for a few weeks now, and this is from Skin by Kim. And that's what that looks like. I don't think this has a name to it. I think it's a number. Did I swatch Nima Tang's? What the hell? I didn't even swatch it. Okay, rewind, rewind. I did not swatch it, I'm so sorry. So let me swatch this before I move on to Skin by Kim. So buttery in the application. Possibly the darkest lip liner that I have. And it really is chocolate chip to me when I think about like a dark chocolate chip. So yes, Skin by Kim lip liner. What shade is this? I literally just picked this up, and it's a pencil liner, nude 12. So this is nude 12. And honestly, I mean, look at this, right? When you're looking at lip liners on the website, or at least when I do, it's hard to tell what's really going to work or how dark something is. So I feel like this shows up darker than it really is. And like I said, I have a darker upper lip than lower, and certain lip liners are just not gonna show up on me. This one, I feel doesn't show up that great, but I do like this formula. It's also really buttery in the application, and it's a nice, you know, soft brown. And so finally, the liner that I wear whenever I wear lip liner, the lip liner that lives in my handbag, or whatever bag I'm carrying every day, is from MAC. And it's literally the only thing that I own from MAC. And this is the Chestnut pencil liner. It is well used and well loved, as you can see. And this is a swatch. So that's Chestnut. Also really buttery, smooth lip pencil. And it just kind of works for pretty much any gloss that I wear. But I have noticed on the Fenty Beauty social media feed on Instagram, a woman, I don't know what her name is, they did a tutorial on her where they replicated Rihanna's very defined, very iconic lip Cupid bow. I mean, her Cupid bow, I have a nice Cupid bow, but hers is like literally like a sharp letter M with like sharp arches. And so they just drew in the liner like that on this woman's lip. It came out really nice, and it made me think about like other ways that lip liner can be used, because I just use it to trace out my own natural lip shape and then put some gloss or lipstick on top of it. I never think about using lip liners to really enhance or change the shape of the lip. So that's something I'll be thinking more about now. Let's move on to the swatches of this lipstick, the Gloss Bomb Stix. But before I do that, let me talk to you about the liner that I picked up from Fenty Beauty, and that is the Traced Out Lip Liner in the shade Satin Panties. So this is the shade Satin Panties. I love this packaging so much. It's just so luxe, and I've never really paid too much attention to lip liner packaging, but I really, really like this. So this is described as a peachy pink, I think. Warm peachy pink. This is described as a warm peachy pink. And again, on the website, it looks a little darker than it actually is. I'm definitely getting a second one, a second lip liner. I'm getting the shade Rubber Bands or Rubber Band. I think that one will probably be dark enough for me, but I do like this shade. It doesn't really apply well when I have too much lip gloss on, but with a little less, it actually does show up. But I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand with the other so you can see what it looks like that way. Oh my gosh, this is so velvety, so velvety. Yeah, so that really is a pretty warm sort of peachy color. And the swatches on the model for this shade on the Fenty site is so beautiful, the combo that they used on her. But I'm pretty sure that that model's lips both match and mine don't. So I don't know, I'll see if I can use this with one of the Gloss Bomb Stix that I use here. We'll see, maybe, maybe not, but I do love this packaging. I love the application of these. I am so happy for those who have been wanting these for so long. And I can't really figure out why it took so long for her to give us lip liners, because it's kind of basic. I figured it would have come out a while ago, but they're here now. So the three Gloss Bomb Stix that I picked up, here they are, and they're in the shades MVP, Hibiscus, and Fenty Glow. And I know that there are at least 2 more of these that I want to pick up, but let me just show you what these look like. I have not put them on as yet. They're brand new, fresh out the pack. So I'm gonna start with Fenty Glow. And we all know Fenty Glow from the original release of the gloss bombs. It's one of my favorite gloss bombs. I have that one as well. And I wanna say this packaging, oh my God, is so freaking nice. I have never seen such a luxe treatment of plastic the way that Fenty Beauty does their plastic packaging, because this is totally plastic. And it just looks so freaking luxurious and fresh and cool. I can tell that you can tell from the top actually more that it's sort of like encased in like clear plastic, but it doesn't, it's not obvious. I just think that because these are glosses, picking this sort of like plastic encasing for each of the shades, it just really goes with the whole high shine glossy vibe. Let me swatch this first without any liner, and then I will add liner, because I feel like I'm gonna need liner for this, and I feel like it's going to look better with liner. So let me also just show you what it looks like with the top off. And this is the usual with the FB embossing at the top. Ooh, oh, they brought the scent back. I love it. Ooh, it feels so good. I just want to show you how it looks after it has been applied. It is a very glossy lipstick. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it that. It's a lipstick. It's also a gloss stick. It's a glossy lipstick. I actually really like the way this looks even without lip liner. I dig it. It looks mostly sheer, but I do see the pigment in it. But yeah, I would wear this like this as well as with liner, but let me show you what it looks like with liner. And let's see, which one shall I use? I'm gonna not be boring and use the one that I usually use. I'm gonna do Foxy by Mented. I barely saw anything happen with that. Again, probably because I'm wearing gloss. Let's try Lime Prime. I think that this is actually coming through. It's just subtle, and I actually like it. I like the way this looks. I'm not gonna go in with the darker lip liner. I'm gonna leave it here. I actually think this looks really pretty. Again, this is the color Fenty Glow, the shade Fenty Glow in the Gloss Bomb lipsticks, High Shine lipsticks, and I like it. So I'm gonna go in with a Fenty Black Cherry Lip Treat again, but I'm not gonna do as much as I just did. I got a little bit right here. So that maybe it'll give the lip liner that I use in the next shade a little bit more opportunity to stand out. So the next shade I'm going to try is Hibiscus. Ooh, I don't usually do this kind of a pinky shade, but again, the packaging is so freaking pretty. So this is Hibiscus. Oh my gosh. Oh, such a great summer shade. And this is described as a pink rose. gonna concentrate this more in the middle and rather than going all over my lip. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. This is definitely a pink rose shade. It is definitely hibiscus. I am still after all these years really tickled by Rihanna's names for her lipsticks and makeup. It's just so tongue-in-cheek and cute and fun and for the culture, and you know, it's cute. I like this. This is not a shade that I would normally go for myself, but I do like it. What liner should I use with this one? I'm gonna go for Satin Panties. Let's see if that shows up. So I tried this just on its own with a Sure lip gloss, and I did see it on my lip. I don't expect to see it that much with this. Yeah, you can't really see it with this. I'm gonna try to line the outside of my lips though and see if that will work. Yeah, I'm not sure if that made that much of a difference. Let me try this Skin by Kim Nude 12. Yeah, that one is coming up a little bit better. But this is more of a subtle situation. Wow. It's just so fresh and pink and pretty. I love it. These come off really nice as well, I have to say, which I love. They're not staining. So the next and last shade I'm gonna swatch is the MVP, which next to, what was that liquid lip, like the iconic red liquid? I thought I would never forget the name of that shade. It was such an amazing red. But this one I feel like has come very close to topping that red. And this is a red, by the way, that I have never worn out. Not the one from the silver packaging that pops out. I never wore it. I wore the first one, the liquid one that came in that really cool bottle. But anyway, here is the packaging for MVP. I mean, this looks like a fruit snack. This looks so freaking pretty. So here we go. It is described, I believe, as a blue red. See this? I mean, I haven't felt for these three shades that I picked up that I even need a liner necessarily. Maybe the first one, but even the first one I would wear without liner. This one, I could get away without wearing this one with a liner. I just wanted to show this in the tube again after I put it on. Doesn't this just make you think of summer? Just like sorbet juiciness. It's so fruity and so yummy looking. Yeah, this is beautiful. I do have to say though, I feel like with red shades, like you could wear your red shade whenever you want to, but when I put on a red shade of lipstick, it means I'm going somewhere. And I haven't really had a lot of opportunity or event to throw on a red lip, which is possibly why I have not used the MVP shade in quite some time. But I do love it, and I know that it is a favorite among Fenty Beauty lip makeup lovers, so I figured I would just pick it up so I could swatch it. And I will will definitely try to figure out a way to get some use out of this, even if I'm not attending a red carpet event. So I'm actually going to line this with my MAC Chestnut lip liner. And I feel like it'll give some depth on the lip for me. I'm telling you, the Chestnut MAC lip liner, that's all I need. It's really all I need. Ooh. So of these 3 shades, the Fenty Glow, MVP, and Hibiscus, I will say that my surprise favorite is this Hibiscus. This is so pretty. And also what I love about these shades in general is it's like, they're all like, really, they're pigmented shades, but they're not like, it's not making you commit to like a deep pigment shade. It's gloss and lipstick in one, just literally how it's described. And I love gloss, I love color, but this time of the year during the warmth, I mean the insane record amount of heat that we're having, I don't want to wear a matte shade. I don't want to wear super, super dark, heavy pigmented shade. This is more like a wash of color. And the glossiness of it, it just is more appropriate to me. It just fits better with the weather. I'm quicker gonna be picking this up than I would one of these. I will be picking up at least one more shade. I think I want to get the Honey Kiss one or the Honey Shade one, because I love me some honey shade glosses on me. And then definitely rubber bands the lip liner. So that is it from me. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you've tried any of the new Fenty Beauty releases, what you got, what you picked up, how you feel about them, or if you are just like, pass, I don't need those. I totally understand that as well. I always love to hear from you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I drop a new video on my channel. And also don't forget to click on the thumbs up button if you like this video. It really helps out my channel. I hope to see you in my next video soon. Bye.